Have you ever wondered if your favorite breakfast habits might be silently affecting your health after 60? You might be surprised to learn that certain foods you've relied on for years, like processed foods, sugary cereals, or high-fat meats, could be doing more harm than good. If you're over 60, the truth is that your body processes food differently, and some seemingly harmless breakfast choices could be raising your blood pressure, impacting your energy levels, or even increasing your risk of chronic illness. In this video, we'll uncover 3 common breakfast mistakes and practical solutions to help you feel more energized, reduce health risks, and thrive in your golden years. Watch till the end to discover actionable tips that could transform your health. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. Processed foods. Processed foods have become a dominant part of our diets, especially when it comes to breakfast. For many seniors, grabbing instant oatmeal packets, frozen waffles, or boxed cereal seems like the most convenient option. However, these seemingly easy choices may have serious consequences for health after the age of 60. Take Robert, for example, a 72-year-old retiree who frequently relied on instant oatmeal and packaged pastries for breakfast. It was easy, he admits, but then my doctor showed me my blood pressure numbers. Like Robert, many seniors don't realize that these convenient and seemingly harmless breakfast choices could be negatively impacting their health. Dr. Williams, a specialist in senior nutrition, explains why processed breakfast foods are especially detrimental as we age. Your body becomes more sensitive to salt, sugars, and preservatives after 60, he explains. What didn't affect you at 40 could now be contributing to health issues. One major culprit in processed breakfasts is sodium. A single packet of instant oatmeal can contain around 200 milligrams of sodium, which may not seem like much, but for seniors dealing with high blood pressure, even this small amount can become dangerous. Excess salt can contribute to elevated blood pressure, which in turn increases the risk of heart disease, kidney problems, and other complications. This issue is compounded by the fact that older adults' kidneys are less efficient at processing salt, making them more vulnerable to its harmful effects. Frozen waffles, another common processed breakfast food, often contain preservatives that may worsen joint discomfort and digestive issues. These preservatives are designed to prolong shelf life but come at a cost, particularly for seniors who are already dealing with arthritis or gastrointestinal problems. Dr. Williams sees this issue regularly in his older patients. The inflammation caused by these preservatives can lead to joint pain, digestive discomfort, and even cognitive decline, he explains. Many of my patients feel much better when they cut out processed breakfast foods altogether. In addition to the health concerns surrounding salt and preservatives, artificial sweeteners and chemicals commonly found in processed breakfast bars and drinks further contribute to digestive issues. As we age, our digestive systems become more sensitive, Dr. Williams says. Artificial sweeteners, preservatives, and other chemicals can cause bloating, discomfort, and upset stomachs. For example, breakfast drinks marketed for seniors may contain these artificial ingredients, making them seem like a convenient choice, but they often lead to digestive discomfort instead of providing the health benefits they promise. Even those seemingly healthy whole grain cereals may not be as nutritious as they appear. Many of these products are packed with hidden sugars, preservatives, and additives that are hard to spot behind complicated names on ingredient labels. Dr. Williams often advises his patients to look for simplicity in ingredient lists. If you need a dictionary to understand the ingredient list, he says, you probably shouldn't eat it. This means that many of the processed breakfast options that claim to be healthy are often just as harmful as the more obvious choices like instant oatmeal and sugary cereals. However, the good news is that you don't need to spend hours in the kitchen to enjoy a healthy breakfast. Joan, for example, age 65, once thought that healthy breakfasts meant lengthy cooking sessions. But now, she prepares overnight oats every Sunday, filling them with fresh berries and nuts. It's simple, quick, and nutritious, she says. After 6 months, my blood pressure improved, and I feel much more energetic throughout the day. Joan proves that making the switch to whole, minimally processed foods doesn't have to be time-consuming. Mary, age 68, also found a way to simplify her breakfast routine while improving her health. I live alone and didn't want to spend hours cooking, she says. So, I cook plain oatmeal in batches, keep hard-boiled eggs ready in the fridge, and stock up on fresh fruits that don't need cutting. With these simple ingredients on hand, she assembles a nutritious breakfast in minutes. Now, I feel so much better, she adds. The small changes make a big difference. Dr. Williams advises his patients to spend just 30 minutes of preparation on a Sunday to plan out their breakfasts for the week. Planning ahead is key, he says. It helps ensure you have healthy options ready to go, and this small investment of time often results in big improvements. Patients who adopt these simple yet effective habits often notice better digestion, improved blood pressure stability, less joint pain, and sustained energy throughout the day. Bill, age 75, experienced this firsthand. Within 2 weeks of eating unprocessed breakfasts, my morning brain fog lifted, he shares. I didn't realize how much those processed foods were clouding my thinking. Another overlooked benefit of a whole food breakfast is its impact on medication absorption. For seniors who take medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or heart health, consuming a breakfast free of processed ingredients can enhance medication efficacy. Processed foods often interfere with medication absorption, Dr. Williams explains, but whole, unprocessed foods ensure that medications are better absorbed by the body. Making small changes to your breakfast routine doesn't require perfection. It can be as simple as replacing instant oatmeal with regular oats or swapping processed breakfast meats for a hard-boiled egg. These small steps accumulate over time, leading to significant health benefits. In the next article, we'll discuss another common breakfast mistake that could be even more harmful to your health after 60. But for now, let me know in the comments. What processed breakfast foods do you find the hardest to give up? Let's share ideas and healthy alternatives so we can all improve our well-being together. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 2. Foods high in refined sugar. Let's explore the second common breakfast danger that often goes unnoticed by many seniors: foods loaded with refined sugar. At first glance, it might seem harmless to enjoy a sweet treat in the morning. However, for adults over the age of 60, consuming refined sugar can set the stage for serious health challenges down the road. Linda, age 70, is a prime example of someone who discovered this truth the hard way. I thought my morning routine was perfectly healthy, Linda says. I'd have a glass of orange juice, sweetened yogurt, and a fruit Danish. It wasn't until she was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes by her doctor that she fully understood how much sugar she was consuming each morning. I had no idea how much sugar was hidden in what I thought were healthy choices, she reflects. Dr. Williams, an expert in age-related metabolic health, explains why sugar becomes more concerning as we age. Our body's ability to process sugar changes with age, he says. The blood sugar spikes caused by sugary breakfasts can be much more dramatic and potentially harmful than they were when we were younger. Dr. Williams often demonstrates this with a simple exercise. A typical sweet breakfast, like Linda's, can contain more sugar than 4 candy bars, even when it seems like a nutritious meal. To understand what happens inside the body when we consume a sugar-laden breakfast, let's break it down step by step. Within just minutes of eating a sugary meal, blood sugar levels rise rapidly. In response, the pancreas has to work overtime to produce insulin to manage this spike. However, after 60, the pancreas becomes less efficient at producing insulin. This puts additional strain on the body, particularly when it's supposed to be gently waking up and starting the day. The most concerning part of this cycle is what happens a couple of hours later. Dr. Williams warns of the dreaded crash that often follows, a drop in blood sugar levels that can leave you feeling tired, shaky, and hungry again. Many seniors then reach for more sugary foods, seeking a quick energy boost, only to experience another blood sugar spike and crash. This vicious cycle can lead to chronic fatigue and increased hunger, creating long-term health complications. Linda wasn't alone in her realization. Margaret, another patient of Dr. Williams, was shocked to learn how seemingly healthy choices could contribute to these risks. I always had a big glass of apple juice and a bowl of Raisin Bran for breakfast, Margaret recalls. I thought I was making good choices for my health. But now, I realized that was essentially like starting my day with dessert. The long-term consequences of sugar-laden breakfasts are especially concerning for seniors. Dr. Williams explains that the constant blood sugar spikes and crashes put additional stress on the body. This increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and even cognitive decline. There is also growing evidence that high sugar intake contributes to chronic inflammation, which exacerbates joint pain, arthritis, and other age-related discomforts. Fortunately, there is hope. You don't have to eliminate sugar from your diet, but you can make smarter choices that help maintain stable blood sugar levels. The key is to opt for foods that provide natural sweetness along with fiber, protein, and healthy fats. These nutrients slow down the absorption of sugar, helping to stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the day. Take Tom, age 68, for example. He made a simple switch 3 months ago and noticed a significant difference. "I used to eat sweetened instant oatmeal with dried fruit every morning," Tom explains. "Now I have plain Greek yogurt with fresh berries and a sprinkle of cinnamon. The berries give me that natural sweetness I crave, but I don't feel that mid-morning crash anymore. My energy lasts all morning." Dr. Williams offers several tips to help spot hidden sugars in your breakfast. First, be on the lookout for ingredients that end in "ose", such as fructose, glucose, or dextrose. These are all forms of sugar. Also, be cautious of syrups, honey, and fruit juice concentrates. They may sound natural, but they contribute to the same blood sugar spikes as refined sugar. What about artificial sweeteners? Dr. Williams advises against them, as recent research shows they can still affect blood sugar levels and may even alter how the body processes real sugar. Plus, many seniors report experiencing digestive discomfort when consuming artificial sweeteners. Instead, Dr. Williams recommends focusing on natural ways to add sweetness without raising blood sugar levels. Cinnamon is an excellent choice for adding flavor without sugar, as are fresh berries that offer antioxidants alongside their natural sweetness. A ripe banana can also enhance the flavor of oatmeal while adding potassium and fiber. The goal isn't to eliminate all sources of sugar, but to focus on natural sources that come with added nutritional benefits. Dr. Williams reassures patients that their taste buds will adjust over time. Carol, age 73, can attest to this shift. "At first, everything tasted bland without added sugar," she says. "But after a few weeks, I started tasting the natural sweetness in foods like fresh peaches and strawberries. Now, sugary foods taste too sweet to me." Changing your breakfast habits doesn't mean sacrificing flavor or enjoyment. It's about making mindful choices that promote long-term health and well-being. You can still enjoy satisfying meals that fuel your body, without the negative effects of refined sugar. Perhaps this week, you might consider swapping out that sugary cereal for oatmeal with fresh fruit. Your body will thank you with improved energy, more stable moods, and better overall health. Coming up next, we'll explore the third breakfast food that could be undermining your health after 60. But first, let us know in the comments. What's your favorite way to satisfy your morning sweet tooth without refined sugar? Your ideas could inspire others to make healthier choices as well. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 3. High-fat foods. Let's delve deeper into the potential dangers of high-fat foods, particularly in the context of breakfast for seniors. While fats are an essential part of a balanced diet, the wrong types of fats can have significant negative impacts on health, especially as we age. Popular breakfast choices like bacon, sausage, buttery pastries, and croissants are commonly consumed but can pose serious health risks for seniors. Take David, for example. At 75, he began his day with 2 fried eggs, 3 strips of bacon, and buttered toast, believing that he needed a hearty, protein-rich meal to fuel his energy. "I thought I needed a hearty breakfast at my age," David reflects. "Then my doctor showed me my cholesterol numbers. They were through the roof." Like many seniors, David didn't realize how these fatty breakfast options were contributing to his elevated cholesterol levels and increasing his risk of heart disease. Dr. Williams explains why these high-fat choices become more problematic after the age of 60. With aging, the metabolism slows down, meaning the body doesn't process fats as efficiently as before. What once was manageable now becomes a burden on the heart and overall energy levels. The real issue lies with saturated fats, which are found in high concentrations in many popular breakfast options like bacon, sausage, and ham. These fats raise levels of LDL, bad cholesterol, which can lead to plaque buildup in the arteries. For seniors, this is particularly concerning because their arteries naturally lose flexibility over time, Dr. Williams says. The less flexible the arteries, the more likely they are to become clogged, raising the risk of heart disease. Many seniors don't realize how these high-fat meals affect their energy levels throughout the day. I've had patients tell me they feel exhausted all day, Dr. Williams explains. High-fat meals take more energy to digest, and when you consume them first thing in the morning, it drains your body of energy that should be used for other activities. This was exactly the case for Martha, who is 68. She loved her morning croissants, thinking they were lighter than bacon and eggs. I believed they were a healthier option, she recalls, but those flaky layers hide a surprising amount of saturated fat. One butter croissant often contains as much saturated fat as 4 strips of bacon, leaving seniors like Martha wondering why they still feel sluggish despite choosing seemingly healthier options. Another hidden danger of high-fat breakfasts is inflammation. Dr. Williams emphasizes that excess consumption of saturated fats triggers inflammation throughout the body. For seniors, this means increased joint pain, digestive discomfort, and a heightened risk of chronic conditions like heart disease, arthritis, and even type 2 diabetes. Inflammation can silently contribute to these health problems, Dr. Williams explains. The high-fat meals inflame the body, making underlying health conditions worse. One of the more serious concerns with high-fat breakfasts is how they interact with medications. Many seniors rely on medications for heart health, blood pressure, or other chronic conditions. Dr. Williams has seen firsthand how high-fat breakfasts can interfere with medication efficacy. Certain fats can affect how well your body absorbs and processes medications, she explains. I've seen patients whose blood pressure medications became less effective because of their high-fat breakfast habits. The good news is that you don't have to give up satisfying meals altogether. The key lies in making smarter choices, replacing harmful fats with healthier alternatives. Healthy fats from sources like avocados, nuts, and olive oil are excellent options. These fats can help lower LDL cholesterol and reduce inflammation in the body, Dr. Williams notes. They also help you feel fuller for longer, reducing the likelihood of snacking on unhealthy foods later. Helen, who is 71, discovered simple ways to reduce harmful fats from her breakfast. I switched from butter to mashed avocado on my whole grain toast, she explains. And instead of fried eggs and bacon, I have a poached egg with sliced tomatoes. I still feel satisfied, but my cholesterol has improved, and I have more energy throughout the day. Choosing healthier fats can also improve other aspects of health. Many seniors report better digestion, more stable energy levels, and reduced joint pain after making these changes. It's amazing how much better I feel, Helen says. I used to feel sluggish by mid-morning, but now I stay active all day. Making healthier breakfast choices isn't about deprivation. It's about finding alternatives that nourish your body and enhance your well-being. Small changes can go a long way, perhaps swapping turkey bacon for regular bacon, choosing avocado instead of butter, or trying poached eggs instead of fried. Your body will thank you with better health, more energy, and the ability to stay active and enjoy life. Now that we've explored these 3 breakfast foods that could silently harm your health after 60, processed foods loaded with sodium, refined sugar bombs that spike blood sugar, and high-fat foods that strain your heart, what surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's support each other in making healthier choices for a better, more energized life. Thank you for being here and exploring these spiritual messages with us. What key lessons have stood out to you so far? We'd love for you to share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your life. Let's support one another in growing spiritually and embracing the guidance that comes from these messages. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're committed to bringing you more content focused on encouragement, faith, and guidance. Together, let's continue to nurture our spiritual journeys and thrive in God's love.